Hey peeps, Ross England here, Clear Lake Guide Service, and today is going to be your fishing report let's concentrate more on conditions report for April 6th, 2023. Nice afternoon. It was supposed to be windy. A little bit, but not bad. Okay, lake level is, for all intents and purposes, 8 feet. I think it's at 799 right now. They're letting out about 2,000 cubic feet per second. So the lake's been dropping. We really didn't get the rain that was forecast for the past couple of days. We did get some, but it didn't translate into, a higher lake. So full lake is 756. We're at 799 and chain, right in that range. So unless we have something else happen coming up in the coming weeks, we should be in pretty good shape as far as lake level and not having to worry about a flood. But who knows? This is California and global warming and atmospheric rivers and all that stuff. Thankful for it this year. We got a full lake out of it. Water conditions, I messed around. I didn't get out until late today because of appointments, but I stayed on the upper end of the lake, and I found some really, really neat colored water today, like as in green, 3 foot of visibility easily. And then I found water that's, kind of a stained look and maybe 6 inches to a foot of visibility. So that's what I saw kind of around the upper end of the lake today. Overall, I'd say the water color is actually pretty good. Definitely no excuse for not catching fish, that's for sure. Water temperature, when it's probably the biggest surprise for me today. When I launched at the county park, it was 54, and ending today, and pretty consistently the last couple stops that I popped into, it was 55. So it got there fast because it wasn't there last week. So I don't know exactly what it is, down 3 feet below the surface, but all we typically measure and talk about is what's on the surface. So 55 degrees is pretty doggone good. I think if we could keep the sunlight, things will start to bust loose. So activities for this upcoming weekend, you have a BBT on Saturday is scheduled. I don't know where it's going out of, so I can't help you with that. And it looks like, since it's a Wednesday, it looks like maybe the Wednesday night shootout just started. As I can see, a handful of boats that just blew out of 5th Street launch ramp. So I guess that started up again. So then I believe next Monday begins the cutoff period for New Gen's Pro-Am, which is the following weekend. So you've got a BBT on Saturday here, nothing on Sunday from what I see, and then the following weekend you've got the first decent sized Pro-Am going on. So wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boats going that way, 2 going that way. Looks like there must be a bite down that way. So there's your activities. We were supposed to get some really, really good weather, and it didn't really happen. It's been windy, it's been cool. This morning was another morning that we had frost, on the roof of the house, as well as the day before. So it's been cool. Don't let this fool you. It's nice right now, but That's for a short period of time. Okay, fishing. I've stalled long enough. I don't want to be a downer, so I'm just going to say that I'm getting closer. I actually saw fish get caught today. Talked to one boat who had 46 fish today, up to 7 pounds. And I saw 2 other boats actually land fish that were around me today. One of them was a pretty good fish. Couldn't tell. I mean, it was 100 yards away or so, but it was a nice fish. So fish are being caught. The reports are true. There are a number of people who are catching 20 to 40 fish, maybe even more a day. And then there's a whole bunch of people who are struggling to catch one. Now the lesson there is these fish are coming in groups, and you could go down a whole bunch of bank. I'll give you an example today because I went down a whole bunch of different banks today. I never ran into one of those groups. If I did, I was throwing the wrong thing when I did. But you know, I've seen it happen, and I've also heard about it, that these fish are grouped up pretty good. Where you find them, you're going to get more than one. So, you know, it pays to kind of just sit on them if you do get a bite. The hard part's just getting that bite. So I have to say at this point that I'm just not catching fish, but for some people, fishing's good. Problem is, when you're running around out here, if you see a group of boats in one spot, then you just found a spot. Then you go down an entire area, you go running down the bank and there's nobody there. Probably not a whole lot of fish there. I spent a lot of time today just, you know, on docks, on tules, on willows, just running around and graphing and just fishing in between, just trying to see if I could find something. And I never landed on anything that, you know, I got really excited about. I did get some bites, which was encouraging. And like I said, I saw some fish caught. So that's about it. I can't tell you anything else about any of the other bites because I just haven't been out. Between the wind and the weather and my lack of confidence in catching fish, I've kind of been taking it a little bit easy. So we'll keep after it though. I keep coming out, and the beatings will continue until morale improves. We'll see you next week.